Hey, welcome everyone to a new game of Catan. So let's have a look at the board. What do we see? Really solid spots, in my opinion. So definitely looking at this 8-5-10 over here. Strong ore, strong wheat, and a decent sheep. Uh, well, sets us already up for playing a good or a cheap game. However, I do see some competition here um, from the 8-5-10 player. Um, but I don't think someone will get the 3-4-8 and the 6-5-9. I don't see that happening. So and also not the 8-5-10 with the 5-6-9 or 8-5-10 with the 3-4-8. So I do still think that I have the best setup here, but someone could take the 8-5-10 and the 5-6-9 will be taken, 3-4-8, 8-5-10. And I could also see someone take the 6-3-11 as well because of the low wheat here. So I think this option here is not safe. I think I want to go to the 3-4-1 port here because I'm not sure if the 8-5-10 with the 6-3-11 will be open for me. So I will, in this way, I guarantee myself. Also one of the best wheat spots. But I do like this as a second pick for sure, getting on the best wheat in the game because there's no good wheat anymore. I think someone should place on the 3-4-8. However, not sure because you need sheep and the 5-6-9 will be taken. But you can get the 4-5-11, I guess. Then I think you still have a decent setup. But it's tricky on this board. Um, but we are definitely having a good spot. Only downside is this 8 ore might be blocked a lot. So I definitely want to get some early development card game. And well, let's see. So the 5-6-9 is open, but there's not good wheat to pair it with. But you could take the 5-6-9 with the 8-4. I think that is pretty strong. You have the best ore, the best wheat, and the best sheep in the game. So I might want to consider that option. Otherwise, the 5-6-9 doesn't make that much sense, and you can't let that open. And it's hard to play the road game as well. So, and the 4 brick is pretty valuable on this board, given the low amount of brick and the high amount of wood on the board. So let's see. I think the 6-5-9 or the 6-5-11 with the 8-4 is pretty strong here. Yeah, I think I should go for that. You can also take. Well, no, I think getting on the wheat right away is pretty good. So the 8 wheat will be a rubber magnet as well, so that's great. Because I do expect the 8-4 will be taken by yellow. But let's see. As for position, you generally want to, I think that is what he's going for. You generally want to place on the highest producing spots. So let's see. Okay, you build to the 8 wheat. That's a fine option too, but not sure if you can get there quickly enough. But of course, getting the wood and the strong break is also pretty good. And you expect that someone could cut you off to the 9 sheep. That could be probably me, but I think purple is in a fantastic position as well. You will get the double ore wheat and a good sheep, and it's hard. It will be a hard time for me to compete. However, but because by placing like this, I think the 4-5-11 or the 6-9-2 or the 9-10-2, but I do think the 6-9-2 with the wood port is pretty strong option for me. And starting off with the free road right off the bat, I think we have a decent setup. And we might connect roads if we, well, somehow ending up having the opportunity to do so. But I do like how everyone placed so far. And it will be pretty hard, I think, to, well, not to win this game. We could definitely win, but um, it's definitely not sure if we can win. We don't have a very big advantage over the other players. So are you racing? No, you are not racing. But I don't like this road because the 6-11 will definitely be taken here. If not, if you decide to take the 6-9-2, oh wow, it is actually open here. That is really interesting. So, oh wow, so didn't expect that at all. Um, So the 6-3-11 is definitely viable for me. I'm starting off with the ore and the wheat. And now the 8 ore, if that gets blocked, we are still on the 6 ore, which will not be blocked that often. I could take the 6-9-2, but then I'm very vulnerable on the ore. And I think our game is definitely to play the ore cheap game. And I think the 19-11 can be a great settlement spot for us. Yeah, really thinking about either taking the 6-9-2, but the woodport might take a long time. And there is basically no break on the field. So I think I will go with the 6-3-11 here. I think that is a pretty strong option. Okay, starting off. So let's see if someone wants a wood here. Okay, the AI first accepted the deal, but then suddenly not. That's interesting. So we pause here. So I think the goal is to get a city uh, very quickly here. That is our advantage here. So I will definitely take this trade. Because now I already have the city on the 8-5-10, which is a huge city for sure. Getting basically, well, after 5 rounds, already a city. I think that's huge for a game. So the 8 ore might be blocked, but we are still on the 6 ore anyway. And getting that extra wheat and sheep will be pretty valuable for us. Let's see, hopefully no 7 here. Nice. So we are getting ourselves the guaranteed city. And I think I first want to see if we can get a wheat for sheep trade. So let's see. But the wheat might be pretty valuable, to be honest. So I can get a sheep here, but do I want to do that? Because green might also be close to a city. The 8 rolled 2 times. And if I give you a wheat, you're pretty close to getting a city. So I'm not sure if I want to do it right now. I think I want to city up the 8-5-10 here. And we might need the 2 wheat as well to get another city on the 6-3-11. So that's why I decide to, but I think this is a misplay by purple, to be honest. Not locking out the 6 ore. So a huge start right off the bat. Yeah, we are in a very strong position here. Definitely don't want to give my wheat right away. So if we roll another 8 and no 7, we have a second city already. I think that's pretty good. We are looking very strong. Only downside is if the 10 sheep doesn't get rolled, we might be a little bit of a problem, but there's a lot of sheep on the board. So I do think we can get some trades. Okay, you decide to get a wood for an ore. That's interesting. I think you definitely want to steal this 3-for-1 port. So that's also the only downside of this play. But I still like our position. Okay, so now I will offer wheat for 2 sheep here. Let's see if we can get it. There's a lot of sheep on the board. Okay, he decides to do it, green, so then I will take it. That's a really good trade for me, to be honest. And we are getting the mono, wow. He might took that trade as well because now he is under 8 cards. Because it was a pretty generous trade. However, the wheat is pretty low. He does have some decent wheat, but the 3 and the 4 didn't roll. And now you are close to a city. Okay, so the 8 ore will be blocked. My wheat gets stolen, a little bit unfortunate. Because, okay, so you are close to getting a city here. You only need 1 more ore here. So that's what you were asking for. Okay, you decide to get the development card. I can understand the play as well. So really like that I did go for the 6-3-11 here. Because, well, this 8 ore might be blocked a lot. And we now still have the 6 ore. So I'm noticing yellow does have 10 cards early game. That's interesting. But I think it's most of it is sheep. So don't want to give any wheat to yellow. I think getting here on the 8-4 makes yellow pretty strong. I don't want that to happen. But you most likely know 4 for 1 here. I still think it is not worth the trade, trading with yellow here. Also because yellow is a really good player. And this setup looks pretty strong. He already have the wood and brick and the settlement spot. And he might win the race as well to the 9, 10, 11. So definitely you want to prioritize getting some development cards right now. Okay, do you have the settlement already? You need another brick here. So now you might want to get a development card. Maybe that's what you are thinking about. Or if you hold on 7 cards. I think waiting for the settlement is better here. Okay, but you decide to get the development card. Okay. Okay, we are getting an 11, so let's offer a wood. Let's see what we can get. No trades here, so I think we just wait here. Nice, there's the 6 we are looking for. Ooh, wheat for brick is a good trade, but I want to keep my wheat because, well, green and yellow both have a development card, and I could see them getting my wheat. So I want to wait here. Okay, but you don't have it, because otherwise you would have played your knight. So high chance we are getting the development card, if we would like. Okay, but you might don't want to play it, because otherwise you unlock my 8 ore. But you need the wheat definitely. But you also need the brick. Okay, so nice. And we do roll the 7. Yeah, so I do think blocking this 4 brick is pretty good here. Yeah, I think that is a pretty solid block. So let's just do that. And let's just get now a development card. Hopefully getting a knight. Nice, we do get the knight. Ooh, really nice. Because they both needed the brick. So now it takes a lot more time for both green and yellow to settle here and here. And that's of course very good for me. Okay, so yellow might want to take this trade. He needs the wheat. But I think green wants a brick for it. And yellow doesn't have the brick. And they both don't have a knight. That is very interesting. So there are probably some victory points already out there. But I do like our position so far. I want to invest in some more development cards. Also because this is a high ore and wheat board. If yellow gets on this 8. So there will be opportunities to get a lot of development cards. So I definitely want to invest in these cards here. Yeah, I think I just want to get another one. It doesn't make sense for me to trade here. Oh, we are getting the row building, by the way. That's a very good card for us because we don't have the row material yet. So I want to hold here. Let's see what we can get. Okay, there's the wheat. I think I can get a wheat for brick trade maybe. Because the 11 did roll a couple of times. Yeah, maybe I can trade a wood for brick with purple or a wheat for brick. Both is fine here. And if I can get on this 3 for 1, that is huge for me. Okay, but he will get the... Oh, and he does have the Year of Plenty as well. Okay, you're getting the 9, 10, 11 then? Oh, wow, you're getting the 8-4. Oh, that's huge. Ooh. So the game of yellow is now really hard. That is a really, really bad one. Yeah, that's really bad for yellow. But if he does have the mono here, he can He might still win, but it's definitely now very hard, I think, to win without the wheat. So that's also why I think it was risky to go for the 3-4-9. I think I would have placed on the 8-4, uh, just to make sure I have a good resource game regardless of what happens. And now, yeah, you are stuck. And green is looking pretty good right now. Okay, let's see. Can we don't roll 7 here? Oh, wow, that's a really good roll. Okay, let's see if we can get a brick. And otherwise, I will 4-for-1 my wheat for a brick. So that green doesn't have the 3-for-1 anymore. I think that's very good. Okay, then I will just 4-for-1 here. And I think getting on this 9, 10, 11 could be pretty good. Not sure though. Maybe it's safer to get the settlement spot on the 5 wheat. Because yellow might have a row building or year of planting and cut me off here. And I don't need this spot to win. So I would rather play it safe. No, I don't want to give my wood here. Because I might need the wood for the settlement spot here. Could I have bought a development card? Oh, the 6 did roll, right? Wow, another 10, really nice. So definitely want to get an development card here. So I'm by far in the best position. I already have the settlement I wanted because of the row building. I have the production. I have the number diversity. I have the best ore wheat in the game. So really like my position here. Yeah, so he's getting a development card. I want to get some development cards now as well. So let's see if we can get a wheat here. Now I will do it for a wood, I think. Yeah, because now I can get 2 dev cards here. Because we definitely need to invest in some dev cards here. We're getting another row building, wow. So now I know yellow doesn't have the row building. But this is looking really good for us. So we might city up soon. Wow, you solo block the 9 wood here. That's very unfortunate for yellow. So we already have the city, but most likely yellow will steal now from us. But I think, yeah, I might steal from him back. If he decides to target me. Do you still don't have the knight here? That's pretty interesting. Wow. That's really interesting. Okay, we are getting a lot of cities. I'm not sure if getting a city here is better because we still need another knight to win. And we will get the city anyway. I can get 2 development cards here, but let's first see if we get an ore for sheep trade here. But there's a lot of ore on the board, so I'm not sure. Maybe green wants to do it for a sheep here. Okay, then I will just get another development card. I feel like we need to get some more development cards, and that's really nice. I think I want to hold here. We might 7 out, but it's not the end of the world. I will do ore for sheep, but not sure if you want to do that. And now I'm noticing purple already did get 2 development cards and play them. So it might be hard to race with purple. Okay, definitely want to get a sheep from someone. Let's see. Oh, he's staying with 10 cards in his hands. That's really interesting. Okay, we are getting another 6. Um, let's see if someone wants an ore. I could also do a wood for 2 sheep, I think. Maybe yellow is interested. Yeah, he want the wheat as well. Okay, I can also do wood for sheep, I think. Okay, no trades here. So I can either city, but I could also just get another development card. I'm not sure what to do here. Um, yeah, I think citying up is fine here. We already have the 3 knights. We have a ton of production. We will get some more development cards. And yeah, generally I don't want to 3 for 1 my ore for just a sheep. Because we are on 10 sheep as well. So a lot of 2s this game, by the way. 4 already. And now we have for sure a ton of production. But the way you're playing, you might have the mono. Definitely don't want to give yellow any wheat here. Without the wheat, he can't do that much. Unless he does have the mono, but I already have the mono. Yeah, I don't want to trade him, I think. He needs to get a city on the 659. I think that's what he's looking for. I don't need the wood and the ore. Yeah. Okay, there's the 7. So lots of 5s here. Yeah, I want the sheep, and I know, well, you do have the wood and the ore as well. So what did roll here? The 5 did roll. And yeah, I have a high chance of getting, um, but I don't want her to play the knight, to be honest. Um, yeah, let's steal from green this time, I think. Okay, we're getting the wood, a little bit unfortunate. Let's see if someone wants a wood here. Hmm. Yeah, we're a little bit stuck. Maybe I want to play aggressive knight here. Oh, we're getting the wheat here. Okay, then I will chief for my wheat, I think, for another sheep. I want to do something every turn. Okay, nice. We do get a victory point. Okay, and now I know purple doesn't have the knight, otherwise she would play it. Yeah, it's looking really solid here. I can win with army and road, basically. Now I'm thinking of it. I think that might be the strongest way here. We are basically uncontested to win this game. So I think I just want to play my knight next turn. And well, winning eventually with the row building here. And because then we can connect and have 5 roads. Yeah. So I think that will be the obvious game plan here. And in the meanwhile, just porting in away the resources. Wow, a 5 again. We might win as well with just... yeah, let's just block the 5 sheep, I guess. And yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. I can't get another city here. I think regardless of what happens, we will win this game. So I just hold my cards here. I might 7 out here, but I don't mind that much. I don't think we can lose this game anymore. So it will be a very quick game. Um, wow, the 5 and the 6 were amazing for me, by the way. We could have won, I think, with like 15 points, the way the game is going. This is insane. We can basically already getting 2 extra cities if we did have the resource to do so. So you finally have the city. Um, can we win this turn? I think we can win this turn if we don't roll 7. So let's just do that. We getting the sheep, nice. Yeah, so I will finish this game now because we can getting 2 bricks and just win the game. So GG. This was a very dominant game because purple did give us the 8, 5, 10, 6, 3, 11 setup. And now we also see how strong Or is. So he is at still getting second, although he didn't have the right card. So he didn't lose any elo, but for 1432 player, that is, I think, top 10 or at least close to it. So hope you enjoyed all. Please hit the like and subscribe button for more Catan content. And well, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.